Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with Gem Mint Masters. We actually have a live PSA reveal here for you today, and this one's going to be a little bit special because it's not mine. This is an order I had put in for a buddy, and we actually submitted this at the National. And I helped him kind of prep it and get it ready and submit it at the National. And we did a reveal a while back on some of the other cards he submitted at the National. And there was a Michael Jordan rookie card in there, Michael Jordan rookie sticker, and some other really awesome stuff. And then this was kind of the rest of the cards that we submitted in the bulk. And just to give you an idea, it's Wednesday, I think Thursday, October 14th. And they just got back today. So that tells you how long it takes when you submit cards in person. And I would just say right now, I don't know if I would submit in person again. It took them about 2 weeks to even check the order in. So I got a little bit nervous thinking the order was lost or something. But national and in-person submissions are quite different. You submit them that day, but then you don't actually see them in their system for a couple weeks, which is interesting. So, and then it takes, however long to get the orders back. But as you can see, some pretty awesome cards in here. So this will be a fun one. And before I do that, I just want to say one other thing real quick. This will also be an 800 subscriber giveaway video. So please comment, make sure you're subscribed. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, we've already hit 800, but as of the filming of this video, we're 798. So we're super close. Thanks to all of you guys. So I'm definitely excited to hit that 800 mark, and we'll do a really fun giveaway. I was going to say I wish I could put some cards from this order because you'll see how awesome these cards are, but they're not mine. So we'll try to find something just as nice or something close to it. But again, like I said, this will be a fun one. We're just going to do a quick reveal. I'm not going to run too much on the financials, but I'll put some values up there. One thing I'll say, the great part about a lot of this, most of these are going to be this 86 Fleer. The buddy I did this for, he actually paid, I think, $750 for the entire 86 Fleer set back in the 90s and kept it in amazing condition. And either way, he's going to make out like a bandit because the Michael Jordan itself is worth, many multipliers over that number. So this is all just for fun and enjoyment of the hobby. So, kudos to him having these and keeping these in great condition. So, all right, let's get into it. There's going to be some modern stuff also mixed in as well. He's a big Caitlin Clark fan, so there's some Caitlin Clark stuff mixed in here. And then just a few other randoms. Really tried to fill out the 20 card minimum to get the best price on this order. So you're going to see kind of a few random ones in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first one's going to be 86 Fleer. Larry Bird. We got a PSA 8 on this one, which is a really solid grade for any of the 86 Fleer. This is, I'm not exactly sure how many years into Larry Bird's career this is, but this is still a really valuable card, even in a PSA 8 like this. But obviously way more valuable in a 9 or a 10. But you'll see kind of the quality of these cards and the condition they were kept in. Just very nice. Just some very nice looking cards for sure. This next one here, this is a really nice one. This potentially has a shot at a higher grade, I think. Charles Barkley, rookie, 86 Fleer. Really nice looking copy, centered and everything, really great. Got an 8 as well. There's definitely some great value in that one also. But man, again, just the quality of a lot of these and just how they looked, just really nice. Let's actually, we'll put these in piles so we can see kind of how our grades went. This next one here I think was somewhat to be expected. Centering, not the best, but Chris Mullin, rookie, 1986. Centering is pretty bad, left to right and top to bottom, but corners are sharp. Still just a fun one to have in a slab. This is kind of the goal of this, is possibly eventually to have this entire set graded, which would be really cool because I think a lot of them are in this really nice quality like this. So nice card, good quality, just the centering just could have been a lot better. Another one here, Karl Malone, we also got an 8. It's another solid grade for 86. Centering definitely has some issues here. So if this had better centering, you might be looking at a 9 here on this one. But again, can't complain about an 8. Really nice card there to add to the mix. A lot of good rookies in this set, man. This was just super fun set. If I go back in time in the 90s and buy a bunch of these sets, I would do that. That would be cool. Here is definitely a head scratcher from this order. Another kind of filler card. You got the Cooper Flag, first Bowman U. Just the base card got a 6. It's really odd. I don't think there was really anything wrong with this. So we'll have to, if we want to, really take a closer look at this and see. But not too much value in a Cooper Flag and a 6. But, with NBA season starting up, maybe there's something on a card like that. I'm not 100% sure. But, all right, now we're going to get to a little stretch of some Caitlin Clarks here. Like I said, he's a Caitlin Clark collector, has a bunch of, just wanted to get slabbed and submitted. First one here, we got the Hardwood Honors, got a 9. As you know, Caitlin Clark's market is, I hate this, I feel weird saying this, but it's almost as on fire as Michael Jordan's market right now. I mean, Caitlin Clark, her market has just been crazy these last couple of years, so tons of value in any of her stuff, to be honest. So I definitely don't blame for grading any of this stuff. So got a 9 on that one, not too bad. A 10 would be even better, and you're talking like well over $100 in a 10 on pretty much any of this stuff. That's how valuable she is, and even some of the lower end stuff like that. Next one here, also got a 9. First Bowman, pink refractor. I think there's probably maybe a little centering issue top to bottom maybe on this one, but otherwise really nice looking card. Again, can't complain too much about a 9. And I don't know if I'm lately, at least, I'm somewhat hesitant to mix modern and kind of older stuff together, because I don't know. Maybe it's just superstition or whatnot, but definitely trying not to do that if I can. But if I got an order to send and I need some cards to put in there, then I'll probably just do it anyway. All right, another Caitlin Clark here. Got a 9 on the 2009 vintage Bowman from the 2022 set. Not too bad. Nice looking card. Got the kind of hollow look to it. So 3 for 3 on the 9s of Caitlin Clark. All right, we're back to 86 Fleer, and we got another nice one here. We got the Clyde Drexler and another 8. Tons of 8s in here, at least so far, which is really great to see. Obviously, it'd be even more amazing to have some 8s and 9s and 10s, but as you can see, centering is just somewhat of an issue with this set, but just some really sharp, nice corners, surfaces. These cards just haven't been touched in so long. So those are cool. Those will be cool ones to hang on to and just have kind of, well into the future. This next one here, I would say, is kind of another head scratcher. Might be worth looking closer at, but we got a Larry Bird sticker, came back a 5. This is a really nice looking copy. I don't know, and there's a little bit of extra material, it looks like, maybe on the bottom there. Not like a ding or anything in the corner, but it's almost like it's extra material. But this is, man, nicely centered, nice surface, everything. Really nice looking card here. Somehow got a 5, so I don't know. Potential, even the back is nicely centered, so maybe potential to crack that one open, take a look. But again, these aren't mine, so whatever he decides to do, yeah. All right, we got another 86 Fleer here, another nice looking copy. Patrick Ewing got a 7. I think there's probably a little bit going on this corner down here, but otherwise this is a pretty nice looking copy, very nicely centered. But it does have, looks like maybe some edge issues, but again, even in a 7, still a great card, very nice. Just nice to have this whole set slabbed up. All right, switching gears a little bit here. This is another kind of random card he had. Really nice looking copy, I would say, too, but maybe a little bit of that same issue as the Larry Bird, is a little bit of extra material. You've got a John Elway, an 84 Topps rookie, got an 8. which again, nothing to sneeze at, but this top corner here just looks like it's got a little bit like extra material on it. Strange, but again, really nice looking copy, nicely centered, front to back. Super cool card to have graded, I would say. Doing well on the vintage 8s here. All right, some more 86 Fleer. Julius Erving on this one. Got a 7. I don't know, maybe similar type of issues to the Patrick Ewing, but again, nicely centered copy. And again, this looks so cool in a slab like that. All right, we got another little stretch of 86 Fleer. We got the Dominique Wilkins, 7 on that one. Again, similar issues, just some minor corner issues, edge issues, but just really clean, nice looking copies either way. So another fun one to add. And this next one, this is probably one that I would be super excited about. We got an Akeem Olajuwon rookie. This one's got an 8, so that's really solid. Even raw, I know these go for quite a bit. So to have a really nice looking copy, again, really nicely centered, and get an 8 on it, super cool card to add to the collection. All right, we got another little stretch of Caitlin Clark's, and we got a 10 on this one here. The Bowman U Now March Madness. This might have been one of her first cards to come out. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, because I'm not a Caitlin Clark collector, but Bowman U Now, those usually came out, you know, kind of immediately when the card when the cards were made. So this was, you know, clearly in her Iowa uniform. Super cool card to have in a PSA 10 there. So that actually is our first PSA 10. So we'll start that little stack over there. All right, next one, another Caitlin Clark. This is the Panini Instant Draft Night. So similar to Bowman U Now or Topps Now, you've got Panini Instant. Super cool looking card here. So this is our first professional uniform card, Indiana Fever. 9 on that one. Lots so far, all 9s and 10s on the Clarks. So can't be too unhappy about that. And then here we go. Just the base Bowman first, 10 on that one. Super valuable card as well in a 10. I think this is just the base card. And I'm pretty sure last time I checked, this goes for, you know, over $100 in a PSA 10 if anybody would be looking to sell. So, you know, if you're looking for some cards to grade and sell, I think there's still quite a bit of opportunity in the Caitlin Clark market. So something to think about. This one here, a little bit of a head scratcher. Centering maybe is an issue, but a 7 on the 2024 Prism base rookie card. Don't know what else was really wrong with this one. You know, Prism this year was definitely notorious for centering issues, but you have to take a closer look at that one and see. But 7 on that one. And then last card of this submission, and another Caitlin Clark, got a 10 on that one. So ended with 3 10s and a whole bunch of 9s on the Caitlin Clarks. Pretty good results, I would say, on those. Again, this modern stuff, you're going to have a lot easier time getting, you know, higher grades, as these have not been sitting for, you know, 40 years almost, like some of these. But man, to get a bunch of 8s like this in these 86, that's pretty awesome. I would definitely love to have a bunch of those in my collection. But yeah, so that's that one. Quick and easy, down and dirty reveal here of my buddy's cards that we submitted at the National the end of July, and it's October and we just got them back. So again, PSA, love the look of the cards, but man, the delays are tough. But once you get them back, they look so good. So it's hard to complain too much. But again, thanks for joining me. And again, thank you all for our road to 800 subscribers. And like I said, hopefully by the time you see this video, we'll have already hit that number. But this is a qualifier video. So as a reminder, be subscribed and throw a comment in on the video to get qualified. And you can get qualified for every video that you comment in. And I think we'll probably have 2 qualifier videos. So thanks again. we'll see you guys on the next one, hopefully for either more reveals, pre-submissions, you name it. So see you on the next one.